Hey guys, here's Louie. Next will be welding in the rear seat back. So on these convertibles, okay, the rear seat back panel is welded to the side of this trunk, the trunk floor right here, okay, on that hump section right there. And also it gets plug weld and the inner wheelhouse, both sides, okay? And I am doing that next. I still have to plug weld the convertible power top motor brackets there, the mounting points, those mounting points of the motor bracket, convertible top motor bracket. Yeah, it takes a couple of plug welds. I would say about 3 on each side, so each of them takes about 6. Okay, I made a video of how to locate it and everything. I even think before I permanently weld it onto the car, I'm thinking about removing them and making templates out of cardboard, just to have the size, you know, the dimensions of those brackets, you know, and the little holes, because the little holes is where the motor will be laying on, okay? And if you guys are gonna order a seal kit, it actually brings these rubber bushings, okay? This is dry rotted and it's hard as a rock, and I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be pliable. So I'm thinking about taking some nice measurements of that, probably just fold those same bends into a very thin piece of cardboard, like a cereal box, and keep it and mark it on convertible top, power top mounting bracket for the motor right there. So I was able to save, and this is the panel right here that I'm talking about. I was able to save this rear seat back panel, okay, from the 1969 convertible, Firebird convertible that Jonathan had left here for me. And let me tell you, I keep saying it over and over again. I don't know how many videos I said this, but I will keep on saying it to the day the good Lord takes me with him. Jonathan's been a really big blessing to me and my wife on this project, because he just gave me the car. Okay, the car sat here for a couple of months, like from February to September of last year. All right, I bought the car from a friend, and Jonathan bought it from me because he just gave me the money I spent for the convertible. He took what he needed to take, and he just said, buddy, you are going to need this car more than me, because the car you want to build your wife is a basket case. And boy, was he right. I was missing a whole bunch of things for this car, and this backing right here for the rear seat, this back panel, was rotted. I mean, completely rotted, okay? And since I didn't have nothing else to work by, maybe I could have patched it up, but I didn't have nothing. All right, and this one, as you guys could see in the beginning of the video, she also has some rust spots, rotted out spots that I had to cut, but I am going to be patching her up. All right, I have this side, so if this is sitting on the car, this will be the passenger side. So I have all this fixed, cut up. Made it to my cardboard template. From the cardboard template, I will transfer it to the 18 gauge cold roll steel sheet that I have, and then I'll be cutting that off, and then I'll weld it back onto this metal here to the original rear backing seat panel here. So I have 1 patch to do, 2, this little leg that comes out here, like this leg here, okay. I have 3, okay. I have 4 and 5, and everything else, trust me, is strong enough to hold up the welds. Now, as of for the back, this lip over here that's bending like this, so this has like a nice little bend going down, like a little hill. If you could, you know, if you could imagine this little slope. Everything here looks pretty solid, except this corner here. To me, I think she's just a little too soft to hold some plug wells, so I'll be cutting this and patching up a piece here. So this will be 6, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things that I have to repair from this side on. Then from this side over, I have to fix all this. Gotta get cut off, and I'll probably cut it up to here. All right, this don't look, I mean, this is rusty. This is corking, but it's a little rusty here. I don't know, who knows, maybe I just take this off and make my own panel, or if I see that she's strong enough, because that's shiny metal right there from the plug wells I grounded. I don't know, I might just keep this one. This one don't look too bad, but I will cut here and make this whole panel right here, and also I'll cut this triangle out and put a new one because she's holy. All right, and she's soft in some spots, and that's about it. Okay, everything else seems to be real strong. Look at how cool that is. The splatter paint, the splatter pattern they used from back in the day. I will do my patch panels, then I will grind down everything, clean off all the paint I can, and then I'll probably just paint it with some primer, put some weld through primer, of course, before I weld, but I will paint it up with some primer. All right, and then she'll be burned into the Lovebird. All right, guys, I have to apologize. I've been extremely busy with things in life and the projects going on in the house and also here at the garage. And I really apologize. I really meant to show way more pictures, but I didn't take any of how the rear seat frame came out on a convertible. Your rear seat frame is welded to the car. On a coupe, no, the only thing that is the same is the bottom. So your rear seat, the bottom of the seat at the rear is the floor of the car. On a convertible, it has a backing. Well, that backing, like I said in the beginning of the video, was donated with the 69 convertible that Jonathan left here at my house, and it's been a blessing. I also received a blessing yesterday. I met Mike from Lake and Lodge Garage, great guy. He donated, I mean, tons of parts, unbelievable. People just don't do that, okay? And this man was generous enough to donate to my wife's project, my future projects, tons of parts. He even told me there's a possibility he will be seeing me again. What a great guy. What a great bird builder. I can't believe it. The Firebird, the 67 convertible that he did build on his channel from the ground up and also painted it himself is his first car he restores. I mean, from start to finish. So my hat comes off to you, Mike. Great job. I love the bird. I love 67 is my favorite bird. Thank you. Me and the missus and the family give you a warm, big hug and thank you, a whole bunch of thank yous, because we do appreciate people like you. And for all my YouTube subscribers out there, my followers, thank you so much, because my YouTube channel just been growing and growing. My watch time have gone up. And the reason I am making this video today and showing myself talking is because I really apologize. I would like to show more of the work, but sometimes I have to just zip through it. If you guys don't understand anything, leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. I'll share with you my email. I'll be there for you guys all the way. But please, I've been really busy. So for those who make videos on YouTube, know that it takes a long time, okay? A real long time. Time that I really don't have sometimes. And I apologize, but it came out great. The backing of the rear seat came out great. I mean, all the rust and the rot, I cut it out. I welded new metal. It's on the car. I will show you it. And I also put something in the car that is so exciting to me. I might not be able to sleep tonight. So let's go on and take a look. Here is the results of the back seat backing frame. How it came out, nice and welded. An original part of the car. Not this car, but of a first gen Firebird 69. It's basically the same, okay? It came out awesome. Something that somebody would have thrown away. I gave it a new life. The original one to the Lovebird was way too gone, okay? Believe it or not. So as you guys can see, everything is nice, primed, sealed. I even did the seam sealer on the car, all right? It's not nice and neat. All right, I don't care about being nice and neat with seam sealer, because this you won't be seen. Once the car is covered up with carpet in the seats, you won't be seeing it anymore. All right, but look, that's how it came out, and everything looks nice and uniformed here on the back. Okay, I mean, this car have come a long way. Once I have the car down on the ground on his own tires, I will sand everything off. I'll go to bare metal. I'll seal it. Okay, I'll give the metal a protection. Okay, even if it's DT direct to primer, DTM metal protection. Sorry, I came after work and I was just pumping away on this car. But yeah, I'll seal everything, make sure everything is safe and sound. Okay. Guys, I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. The rear end is installed on the Lovebird. Okay, so technically I could put back those tires. Okay, I have that one there, and I could sit the car butt down on his own tires, which it haven't been like that in months. The last time it was like that, like 8 months ago when I started this project. Okay, so I'm really excited, and this is why I'm apologizing, because I got a lot done and I didn't have the time to show it. And when I realized I didn't have the camera on, it was already too late. But check that out. I mean, she is dead center. All right, both sides are nice and level, nice and straight. I mean, I even have a leveler on her, and trust me, that bubble is on the metal. Okay, and for you guys out there, I'm even though you guys didn't see me do it, but I'm gonna put it in simple terms. I use the VVG way. Okay, the Vinyl Village Garage. For those of you who don't know, VVG, Vinyl Village Garage, I call him AKA the Bird Doctor. All right, I use Jonathan's method of installing the rear end, because I watched his video a long time ago. It came to my mind the other day, and we just spoke this afternoon. We always talk to each other almost every day. And I told him, buddy, how you did that rear end again? And he just was zip through it real quick on the phone. I'm by myself here in the garage, okay, and he did it. And I said, you know what, maybe that's what works for me. Last time I did it differently, and believe me, this is the way to do it. So basically, you have your leaf springs, bolt it onto your rear end. Everything is bolted on, and if you have a pair of rims of those wheels right there, rims, not one with the tire is going to be too high and it will hit the lower quarter panel. But if you have a set of rims, you put it on and you just roll that sucker underneath the car, okay, and you start bolting first your leaf perches to the bottom of the floor, and you go and put your shackles in, all right, and start jacking the, of course you start jacking the rear end little by little until your shackles start meeting the bolt and the shackle. Put everything nice in, tie it down, and bam, there you go. It's really exciting, guys, after 8 months working hard on this car, to see it like this, okay. I mean, now my next video will be restoring this subframe, okay? And trust you and me, trust me that I will be showing more work on the subframe. I apologize, guys. I really do. But basically, what you guys missed was a whole bunch of plug wells for that rear seat, okay? And the rear end installation. But I told you, for the rear end installation, you could go to Vinyl Village Garage. For those of you that are kind of confused of how to mount the seat backing for the convertibles, shoot me a comment and I'll probably just could make a separate video of where you're going to be plug welding to, because you are going to plug weld inside the wheel wells, okay, and also inside the car. But guys, this is the video coming up next. I am off from work tomorrow, so I'm gonna be pumping on these. All right, and it will be called "How to Repair Subframe on a First Gen F Body." But wow, what an accomplishment on the Lovebird! This car will see the road again. All right, once I have the subframe under her, I will put the 350 you guys see all the way over there, the Pontiac 350. She's gonna have a turbo 350, and this car is going to make noise pretty soon. Guys, thank you for your support. Please don't forget the thumbs up. My YouTube channel has been doing good. My watch time has been going up. My subscribers have been going up. I try to share a lot of love to the community out there, and I'm hope that I'm inspiring a lot of you how to put your cars back together. And remember, like what I always say, keep your hands dirty and your project will move forward. Take care now. God bless. Bye-bye.